Morning, sweetie. I am so annoyed because I just typed all of these instructions and evidently I didn't save them. So here it is. Story instructions. Part 1, story instructions. What you need to do, and this is for Duran, this is for the student writing the book. I want you first to come up with a story in your mind. And it's wonderful because you came up with it in your mind. Then I want you to, and here's the deal. The story has to have this title. 2 giraffes? That's crazy. So the title of the book is going to be 2 giraffes? That's crazy. Okay? So make up a story using that title in your mind. And I want you to, that's number 1, make the story up. Then number 2, I want you to get Auntie or another big kid to videotape you on their cell phone telling that story. So really, all you got to do is sit down and tell them what you decided. It's your story. So whatever you say is perfect. Okay, so that's one. That's two. 1 is making the story up in your mind. 2 is going to be to sit down with Auntie or another big kid and tell them the story, and they record it on their cell phone. And 3 is going to be that Auntie or the big kid take that video and listen to it and write the story down, word for word, just like you said. Write the story down so they cannot change any of the words. It's your story. Okay? That's number 3. Number 4 is this. We need Auntie or a big kid to type the story out and then email it to me. Type it out and email it to me. So there's just 4 steps. Part 1 of the story instructions. 1, you make up a story in your mind. Just make it up. It's awesome. I know it already. And it has to have this title. 2 giraffes? That's crazy. That's the title of your story. Okay, and number 2, tell your story on a video that Auntie or another big kid records on their cell phone. 3, what was 3? 3 is Auntie or the big kid needs to listen to the recording again and write it down word for word. Write your story down word for word. Not change a word. They cannot. All right. And they can check with you if they want to be sure they understand, but they can't change anything. And then 4 is write the story down, Auntie or the big kid. And, I said that. 4 is type the story, Auntie or big kid, and email it to me. Okay, that's it. 4 steps to writing, to this book. Part 1 is 4 steps. All right, when you make up the story, you have to be sure it has a beginning and an end. Like Mudget and Giblet had a beginning of the story, and then they had an end. So make sure your story has a beginning